This is Ruger's SR22. It's their new kind of little plinker gun. It's not quite as accurate, I guess you could say, as a traditional Ruger 22s, some of the Mark series. This is, just to kind of compete with the Walther market. The smaller kind of tactical looking firearms are pretty popular, so that's what they were going for here. So I'm going to go ahead and take a few rounds with this so you can take a look at it, and I'll do a different review inside when it's not quite as 4 degrees below zero outside. It's awesome. We're going to do a quick review of Ruger's SR22 pistol. It's a little bit non-traditional for the Ruger line. They're competing with maybe the Walther series, more of the compact 20 pistols and more tactical looking pistols. It's a 22 long rifle that it shoots. It comes with two 10-round magazines, which is nice from the manufacturer. Also, on the bottom of the magazines, there's 2 sets of magazine extensions, so you can see how right here this comes out a little bit further, and that helps you down at the bottom. If you got a little bit bigger hand like I do, you always you have your pinky that wanders and wants to come off that trigger on these compact guns. So this makes it a lot nicer, and they give that to you in when you purchase the firearm. So that is pretty sweet. So 2 magazines, 2 magazine extensions, which is awesome. The other cool thing they do to kind of help customize this for people is this grip right here actually slides off. I won't slide it. There we go. And this is what it looks like naked. So you've got 2 different size of grips on here that you can use depending, again, the size of your hand. So you can adjust. If you have a little bit larger hand, you can put this bigger grip on, or you can put their smaller grip on if you have a little bit smaller hand, or if you've got, if you're a woman shooting, or if there's a child shooting, you just don't have a meat cleaver, then this is a little bit better for you. So excellent. They made it really kind of user-friendly for a lot of different shapes and size people, so I like that. There's also a Picatinny rail mount underneath the front here if you want to put on some kind of laser or flashlight, or if you're goofy and you kind of like those giant K-bar warthog bayonets you want to put on there because you want the most ridiculous looking pistol ever, you have the option to do that. So that is out there. There's also the magazine release and the safety for this are ambidextrous, so you can use it left or right-handed, which I think is really nice. I'm not a left-handed shooter, but I can imagine it's difficult being a left-handed person living in a right-handed person's world. So it's nice that they did that. Other than that, it operates just like any other semi-automatic pistol. You've got your slide release up here. If you've got it on safe, as it is right now, as you can see, if you've got it on safe, you can't pull the trigger. The trigger's completely dead. You can't cock it back to do anything. You can't chamber around. You can't do anything. So that's what's really nice. If you've got a magazine in there and you want to put it on fire, and then you take it back, chamber around, you can see that the hammer is back now. So it's just a really nice kind of little safety feature. Of course, we don't have any rounds in that magazine, obviously, but it's a nice safety feature where you are not going to rack it on accident. You're not going to pull the trigger on accident. You're not going to come back here and pull the hammer back on accident. It's pretty deliberate with this one. So I'm going to drop that guy out of there. The front and the rear sight are both adjustable, and they are just simple white dots. Nothing fancy there. No glowing sights. No fiber optics. You've got your windage and your elevation on the front, or the rear post sight, so you can make those adjustments if you want to. And I just like to stick with the rear sight. I really don't like to use the front sight just because I don't want to have to beat on the post, or I don't have there's a certain kind of tool you can get that applies pressure to move that front sight. I don't have it, so I just like to avoid it at all costs. I don't want to mar up the gun any more than I am just through normal wear and tear. So that's it. This is Ruger's SR22. It's pretty awesome. Pretty good size for just about any person. As you can see, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can, with that little magazine extension, I can hold right on, and my pinky doesn't fall off the bottom of the grip, so that makes me happy. Hope you learned something. Have a good day.